Hi guys, welcome to the very first video on getting real with pain. I thought I should start with what pain actually is. So the point of these is to talk about persistent pain, but all pain is a product of your nervous system based on the amount of relative danger it thinks you are in. So pain starts with a stimulus somewhere in your body. Comes in here. In that part of the body you have peripheral nerves, they have signal receptors. Down here it's not pain yet, it's only temperature or stretching or pressure or force or something like that. These little nerve receptors pick that up, they send that into your spinal cord. Your spinal cord and the periphery have brakes and accelerators all through it. And they can turn it up and turn it down based on the action of your nervous system. There's also input from your central nervous system down into each level of it. This goes up into your central nervous system. Your brain then has to interpret whether or not it thinks that's dangerous. If it's dangerous, you're in pain. Pain is an output based on protecting you from danger. Now that danger can be real or it can be perceived, but that's up to your nervous system. Up here, outside your nervous system, is where you live. Now that sounds really weird, but you the person are more than just your brain. The person is influenced by their environment, their thoughts, feelings, what's happened to them previously in their life, and this can go both in and out from what is happening, the chemical environment in your brain. Now most of the time, say you kick your toe into the door or something like that, it hurts, but then there's not enough force to be worried about, so that goes away. The accelerators turn off, and then that goes away too. But what can happen is that your nervous system continues to perceive threat. So even though this might go away, it keeps hitting the accelerator all the way through your nervous system, and so that continues. And that's the one that's harder to understand. If you've broken your finger and it hurts, that makes sense. If you haven't really done anything to your back and your back has been hurting for 3 months, not only is that hard to understand, but it's really quite scary. There's lots of nasty things that Dr. Google will tell you that you can get that are in your back that you might miss. And so you want to get a scan or you want to get someone to tell you what it is. Most of the time, it's not a thing. It's the way your nervous system is built. And it's this that's missing from most pain treatment at the moment. This is what we base our pain treatment on, but unfortunately it's just not common practice yet. There's loads of research now to suggest that if you understand why you are in pain, it is easier to treat it. So my hope with this series that I'm doing and for the future is that when someone is in a lot of pain that persists, they know this before, not after. And if they don't know it yet, it's the first thing that happens, not the last thing that happens. So the first step is really understanding what pain is and why it can persist and why it is okay to be moving and exercising and doing things with pain, and also why that's beneficial, not just a good, not just okay, but it's actually what you should be doing. The complex nature of it is tricky. The very million varied things that can influence it are hard to get a handle on, but that's not to say that it can't change. It can always change. Your nervous system is very adaptable. The first step is to understand how it works and how that applies to you, and then getting help from someone who understands this and can explain it to you to show you a way forward.